So I'm seeing a lot of discourse coming over online about the Fantastic Four first steps because they're saying a lot of people are tweeting out, at least I'm seeing this on Twitter and Instagram. They're talking about maybe we're seeing a little too much of the Fantastic Four, especially after the runtime came out of an hour and 55 minutes. We're seeing a little too much. We got this latest clip that kind of sparked not an outrage, but people talking about it now, where we see the clip of Reed Richards talking to the press about how they tried to negotiate with Galactus, where it's revealed that Galactus wants their child, Franklin Richards, and the price was just too high. A lot of people are like, yo, I've seen pretty much the majority of the movie now with the trailers that we got, with the clips. We've seen the clip of them telling the Thing and Johnny Storm that they are pregnant. Silver Surfer come in, Harold and everything. Now we're seeing this of, we're seeing the clip of them kind of meeting Galactus. Now we're seeing the clip of them coming back from what they've seen with Galactus. This seems like we've seen a lot of the movie so far. My personal opinion, we have seen a lot, definitely, but I still feel like there's more that they haven't shown, obviously, after the fact. I feel like everything we've seen in the trailer is almost like we've seen 45 minutes of the beginning of the movie. I feel like almost there's a whole half that we haven't seen, maybe, that will go into it. I feel like, with that. But, let me know what you think is down below. Do you think we're seeing a little too much? It's probably a way to maybe combat Superman, and they haven't had to do that in a long time. Superman's making a lot of great rounds, so it's almost like they're trying to get a little bit of the focus off. Of course, there was that rumor going on that the Fantastic Four First Steps comic was supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago, but with Superman coming out, they kind of wanted to combat it in some way, get people talking about Marvel still in some way rather than all the press on Superman, which could be a way that they're releasing these clips, these little trailers and everything, these little exclusive looks and everything, these interviews, which of course they do normally, but maybe a little more now just to kind of get the hype generated for Fantastic Four, get people talking about the Fantastic Four rather than Superman, get people maybe hyped a little more for Fantastic Four First Steps to combat Superman, because they obviously do not want to do less than DC at this point, dominating DC for so long, and DC just releasing the first entry to the DCU. They don't want to lose this, especially with the Fantastic Four, with the cast they have, and the setup that they're going for with Doomsday, with Secret Wars. Let me know what you think of this down below.